Hello, it's me again. This is page 48. Elements that are the same should line up and must be the same size. Well, that's not altogether true. Obviously, these are the same elements, but they're not the same size. So, I think I put a little disclaimer in there. That means sometimes there's an exception to the rule. I don't think we have ever used these at different sizes. I think even when they're on a short panel, they're the same size. Um, but you can see even when things are not the same size, they line up with something. So if I were doing this, I'm just going to delete a few things, and if I were going to put this over here, well, I guess you can't do that either. It looks like you've got your techniques pretty well down, but I'm going to do a few things here that is sort of an assembly line. I'm holding down the Option on the Mac and the Shift. The Option, the Option and the Shift. Let's go. And dragging. I've also got my smart guides on. I can't show you that because it's out of the picture frame, but you should turn your smart guides on with View, Guides. Oh, View and Smart Guides. That's Command U. So Command U turns on Smart Guides. What Smart Guides does is it shows you when things are starting to line up. If you don't have that on your PC, it is very handy. So all of those are the same size and they all line up. And the same with you see that these line up. Another way to solve a problem is to start with the shortest panel. This can't really be any bigger, so I didn't start here. I started here and made this one the same size as that one, and probably the same goes for this. And while this can't be the same size as this, Command R shows you your rulers. It does line up, and if you're holding the Shift, it will line up with all the other things. So I'm going to select all that, Option, Shift, Shift, Option, pull, and it copies it. And I'm going to group that and put it back. So this lines up with something, probably the back of that circle. And I don't need guides because I have my smart guides, but to show you that that lines up. So everything should line up with something. This appears to not line up with that, but when the box is folded, it lines up with this, or it should. It doesn't look like it does. Oh. Well, there we found a mistake. This distance, and I'll use my smart guide snap, which is also very handy. This distance should be the same as this distance, and you can see that it isn't. So we're going to use our smart guides to snap. It says intersect, or I don't know if it does that in Chinese or not, but when it comes to the line, you can see the little green words say intersect. That means it's in the right spot, and you don't have to work on it big like this. You can tell that it's intersected. I should have See where it says intersect in green? Now had I placed that dark blue box when it was smaller, that would have worked perfectly. It didn't though. Let me try that again, really small, just to show you that you don't have to. I'm going to wait for it to say intersect, and I'm going to wait for it to say intersect. So you don't have to keep changing sizes. You see it's perfect. You can work at one size pretty quickly. And gee, that's enough for this. That was a mouthful.